Today, we're diving into something really special happening in Rwanda. It's a platform called LexHub, and it's completely changing the game when it comes to accessing and actually understanding the law. It really makes you wonder, what happens when legal knowledge is finally unlocked for everyone?
I mean, have you ever felt that way? It's a question that probably hits home for a lot of us. The law can feel like this distant, super complicated world, It's filled with all this dense text and jargon that just feels impenetrable. But what if there was a way to change all that?
So here's how we're going to break this down. First, we'll look at what I'm calling the law's fortress, this challenge of access. Then, we'll see how LexHub is building a bridge to knowledge. After that, we'll explore its ideas in action, meet the next generation's platform, and wrap up with why this matters so much.
For so long, legal knowledge has been, well, locked away. It's been stuck in expensive journals or incredibly complex court documents. It's basically created this fortress that keeps most of us out. Trying to understand your own rights or just the legal landscape in general, it can feel like an impossible task without a special guide. But what if you could build a bridge right into the heart of that fortress? Well, that is exactly what LexHub is doing in Rwanda. It's this amazing digital platform that's designed to just tear down those walls, piece by piece. And their mission? It's so simple, but wow, is it powerful. Credible legal knowledge for everyone. And this isn't just about dumping information online. It's about making sure that knowledge is trustworthy and truly accessible to every citizen, not just a select few experts.
So, at its core, LexHub is a collaborative effort. It's built as a go-to resource for law students, for practicing lawyers, and for academic researchers. The whole goal is to make legal info more accessible, totally reliable, and honestly, a lot more innovative.
Okay, so the mission is crystal clear, but what does this actually look like in practice? Let's take a quick tour and see the kind of content LexHub is actually putting out there. This table really just says it all, doesn't it? Before LexHub, legal information in Rwanda was scattered all over the place, super hard to find. Now, it's centralized and easy to use. That complex analysis that used to be hidden away in academic journals is now in accessible blogs, opening it up to students, scholars, and, the general public. So for example, you can find these really deep, scholarly articles that dig into how Supreme Court decisions are shaping the country's entire legal system. This just shows you the platform's commitment to serious academic work. It's an absolutely vital resource for lawyers and students who are trying to keep up. But it is absolutely not all academic theory. The platform also has these fantastic blog posts that tackle real-world practical questions. Stuff like, can a spouse just donate everything? This is where the law truly meets daily life, giving people clear answers on huge topics like family law that directly affect them. And LexHub is also totally forward-looking. They're tackling these cutting-edge topics, exploring how new tech like AI is forcing us to rethink everything we thought we knew about things like intellectual property. This keeps their audience right at the forefront of legal innovation. They also break down landmark court cases. Here, they analyze a Supreme Court ruling that established a really critical principle. Just because a law is silent on an issue, that doesn't mean justice can be denied. Making complex rulings like this understandable is so empowering. And finally, they keep everyone up to date with legal news, and not just from Rwanda, but from all around the world. Understanding global cases, like this one on AI liability, gives you context for the kinds of challenges and conversations that are definitely going to shape local law in the future. So who is the driving force behind this incredible resource? You might be thinking it's a massive institution or some government body. Well, you'd be wrong. It's actually a super passionate team of law students and young professionals. And don't for a second think this isn't a professional operation. Their structure is so impressive. The platform runs with a really rigorous editorial process. They've got specialized teams for features, for news and cases, and for research. It ensures that every single piece of content is credible and well-vetted.
At the very top is the founder and chief editor, Mugisha Enoch. He's the one providing the strategic vision and leadership for the entire project.
And working right alongside him is the chief managing editor, Yunganase Theonestine, who's a law student and a youth leader herself. Together, they lead this amazing team of talented young editors and writers who are making it all happen. Okay, so we have this incredible team in place, but what's the bigger picture here? Why does a platform like LexHub matter so much? Well, it's about so much more than just convenience. We're talking about transforming an entire country's legal landscape. Their impact really stands on three core pillars. First, building a collaborative community where legal minds can share knowledge. Second, providing credible resources where every single piece is checked for accuracy. And third, using technology for innovative learning to actually make the law engaging.
And believe me, their ambition does not stop at Rwanda's borders. Their ultimate mission is to empower the next generation of legal thinkers across the entire African continent, and maybe even beyond.
So we end right back where we started, but with a totally new perspective. When the law is no longer a fortress, but an open book, what else becomes possible? What really changes in a society when justice, rights, and the rules we all live by are truly understood by everyone? That's the powerful question LexHub is helping all of us answer.